Imagine being one of the brightest stars in world football, scoring goals, lifting trophies, and dazzling millions, yet still watching the Ballon d'Or slip through your fingers. That's exactly what happened to Vinicius Jr this year. With fans around the world shocked and divided, the question remains, how did one of football's biggest talents, who had it all, end up without the game's most coveted prize? Today, we are discussing the 5 reasons Vinicius Jr didn't win the Ballon d'Or in 2024. From the weight of expectations to the quiet rise of a silent hero, we'll uncover why Vinicius's season, while breathtaking, wasn't enough to clinch the golden trophy. Let's explore the highs, the lows, and everything in between, and see what this means for his journey ahead. 1. Immense expectations and unforgiving scrutiny. Vinicius's Ballon d'Or journey began with high expectations from fans, analysts, and the media. From the outset, he was hailed as a top contender, with the spotlight fixed on every moment he played. These expectations, though a testament to his skill, also amplified every minor misstep or missed goal. Vinicius faced constant comparisons to legends like Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo at his age. For instance, Messi already had 2 Ballon d'Ors by age 24, while Ronaldo had 1. While Vinicius held his own with an impressive 26 goals across club and country this season, these comparisons raised expectations to nearly impossible heights. Certain games where Vinicius didn't score or create a goal were scrutinized heavily. His performance against top rivals like Barcelona and Atletico Madrid was viewed through a magnifying glass. In critical moments, like Madrid's narrow losses in Copa del Rey and Champions League qualifying matches, critics pounced on Vinicius for not being the solo difference-maker. Vinicius's path has been marked by more than just the usual pressures. He also faced incidents of racism, which added an emotional burden to his game. Balancing these struggles while maintaining top performance took a toll, affecting his focus in certain games. This was a point of empathy for fans, but perhaps not fully appreciated by Ballon d'Or voters. 2. Shared spotlight at Real Madrid. Real Madrid's season was successful across multiple fronts, winning La Liga, the Champions League, and Spain's Super Cup. However, this success was very much a team effort. Jude Bellingham, Dani Carvajal, and Toni Kroos all delivered key performances, which sometimes overshadowed Vinicius's impact. Jude Bellingham, with his 23 goals, quickly became a Madrid fan favorite. In pivotal Champions League games, Bellingham's last-minute goals stole the spotlight. Voters may have found it difficult to single out Vinicius as Madrid's sole star, considering Bellingham's influence on their victories. Dani Carvajal provided consistent defensive support while Kroos controlled the midfield with his precise passing. Each played an essential role in Madrid's success, further diffusing the spotlight. Ballon d'Or. Voters often lean towards players whose individual brilliance outshines their team, and in this case, the success was too shared for Vinicius to stand out as a single icon. Recall how Xavi and Iniesta shared the spotlight with Messi in 2010. Despite their brilliance, Messi won the Ballon d'Or as he was seen as the defining player. In Madrid's case, no one player, including Vinicius, held that clear-cut dominance, which likely influenced the voting outcome. 3. Absence of international triumphs. Historically, international success has boosted many players' Ballon d'Or cases. Vinicius's journey with Brazil in the Copa America ended prematurely, limiting his opportunities to shine on the global stage. Meanwhile, Rodri's heroics for Spain in their Euro 2024 victory highlighted his versatility and leadership. Players like Fabio Cannavaro, 2006, and Luka Modric, 2018, secured their Ballon d'Or wins due to remarkable international performances, despite stiff competition. Rodri's decisive role in Spain's Euro triumph gave him an edge, showcasing his consistency in both club and national contexts, which Vinicius lacked this season. Vinicius was sidelined during Brazil's Copa America elimination against Uruguay due to an injury. While he was instrumental in Brazil's earlier matches, His absence in the knockout stages may have influenced voters who look for players to perform in high-stakes, all-or-nothing games on both club and international fronts. Consider Lionel Messi's 2021 Ballon d'Or win, bolstered by Argentina's Copa America victory. Voters often prioritize players who excel in both club and national competitions. For Vinicius, this international gap left his season feeling incomplete to some voters. 4. Rodri's quiet, yet unshakable dominance. While Vinicius played with flair, Rodri's consistent performance across club and national platforms painted him as a steady anchor. Rodri's contributions may not have been flashy, but his strategic influence was undeniable, both in Manchester City's Premier League win and Spain's Euro success. In high-stakes games, Rodri showed up consistently. In Manchester City's title-winning run, he scored decisive goals, including a Champions League final match winner. His impact during Spain's Euro 2024 final also cemented his place as an indispensable player who elevates his team without the need for show-stopping plays. Players like Modric and Cannavaro won the Ballon d'Or due to their reliability and leadership, not just spectacular highlights. Rodri's style aligns with this trend, as voters sometimes prefer players who embody team cohesion over those who are primarily entertainers. Rodri's subtle but vital role matched this preference, adding weight to his Ballon d'Or claim. Football fans and analysts often debate the value of flair versus reliability. While Vinicius captures attention with thrilling moves, Rodri's value lies in being the foundation of his teams. This year, voters seem to favor stability over excitement, echoing fan sentiments that appreciate players who quietly drive team success. 5. Voting bias and narrative preference. The Ballon d'Or isn't decided solely on numbers. Narratives play a role, and this year, the narrative leaned toward rewarding Rodri's stability over Vinicius's electrifying style. Media coverage focusing on team-first players may have shifted the perception in favor of Rodri. The media often paints certain players as indispensable or underappreciated heroes, swaying the Ballon d'Or narrative. Rodri's coverage framed him as the backbone of City and Spain, creating a narrative that likely resonated with voters. Vinicius, while celebrated, was often described as a highlight reel, which may have made him seem less essential in comparison. Modric won the Ballon d'Or partly due to a strong narrative of resilience and team-focused play, even though players like Ronaldo had flashier seasons. This year's voting leaned similarly, suggesting that voters resonated with Rodri's quiet determination rather than Vinicius's flair-driven performances. Fans are often split on whether Ballon d'Or should prioritize narrative or pure statistics. Some argued Vinicius's fight against adversity deserved recognition, while others felt Rodri represented the essence of what it means to be an unseen hero. This tension reflects a broader debate among fans about what the Ballon d'Or truly values. Fan reactions and controversies. After Rodri's win, social media buzzed with polarized opinions. Many fans felt Vinicius was robbed, especially given his journey overcoming adversity and racism. Others argued Rodri deserved it for his consistent, game-changing contributions. Popular football analysts and fans took to Twitter, with some hailing Rodri's win as a celebration of consistency. Others voiced that Vinicius, who has faced racial abuse and continues to perform at the highest level, was more deserving. This split showcases the divide in fan expectations for awards. Major sports media channels like ESPN and Sky Sports shared various viewpoints, with some labeling Rodri's win a deserved outcome for his tactical importance. Others critiqued the lack of recognition for Vinicius's resilience and charisma. These debates fuel a broader conversation about the criteria and values behind the Ballon d'Or. Comparing Vinicius to past favorites who lost. Vinicius isn't the first star to miss out on the Ballon d'Or, despite an impressive season. Players like Iniesta and Neymar have faced similar scenarios, where shared team success and high expectations prevented them from winning. Andres Iniesta, despite being pivotal in Spain and Barcelona's success, never won the Ballon d'Or, losing to Messi and Ronaldo's overwhelming dominance. His legacy was cemented by consistency and team spirit, which later became valued above individual awards. Vinicius can look to Iniesta as an example of how to create a legacy that goes beyond trophies. Similarly, Neymar often shared the spotlight with Messi during his Barcelona years, making it difficult for him to stand out in the Ballon d'Or race. Vinicius faces a similar battle at Madrid with young stars like Bellingham and Mbappe, reminding us how team dynamics can sometimes dilute individual recognition. Looking ahead, Vinicius's future chances. Missing out on the 2024 Ballon d'Or may be a setback, but Vinicius is just getting started. With new additions like Mbappe at Madrid, he has a chance to build even stronger seasons, potentially adding international titles with Brazil to strengthen his Ballon d'Or bid. To boost his future chances, Vinicius can focus on elevating his goal tally, working on playmaking consistency, and expanding his influence on the international stage. His journey could take inspiration from players like Messi, who continually evolved their game. Many fans believe Vinicius's Ballon d'Or journey is only beginning. His resilience, both on and off the field, resonates deeply, and with continued growth, he could become the defining star of his generation. What are your predictions for Vinicius's future? Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.